What's up, y'all? Guess what? I'm on a roof as usual. Today, I'm gonna show you what a redeck is. If you ever gotten a roofing quote or something like that, you probably heard the word redeck or resheathing. Well, let's show you what that means. The redecking or the resheathing is essentially installing brand new plywood or 7/16 OSB sheathing up on the roof structure, so that now you have a new nailing surface for the underlayment application and or shingle application. This is the reason why we're having to do a redeck. That doesn't look good, right? You don't need to be a professional to realize that this is not good wood for a new roof. The reason why this is not good, even though there's going to be some individuals that may argue that this is good for a roof. I'll tell you why I argue against that. Well, first of all, this is weakened over years. This is stone roof. Who knows? This thing is definitely older than me, probably close to 100 years old. This is a very old home on the historic part of Olathe, Kansas. Now, the other reason is this right here has got these gaps every 12 inches or so. Sometimes they'll be 1x4s, 1x6. I've seen them 1x12 and 1x10s, like this one. These gaps are uneven, sometimes are very, very wide, to the point that if we were to nail a shingle in this area, and I'll show you here, for example, let's say the nail of that shingle that we are about to install happens to land right on those gaps. If it hits wood, cool, that's gonna be good attachment. But what happens when that lands on one of those gaps? You see, that's not good attachment. Now you're probably wondering, well, no big deal, as long as some of the nails are getting into the wood. Well, no, it doesn't work that way. On this pitch roof, each shingle should have at least 4 fasteners that attach to the wood. Now here, we're probably gonna be hitting and missing. As a matter of fact, that is the reason why we're now having to replace this roof. We had repaired this roof in the past a couple of times. The last time the customer called us, same thing, shingles blowing off. Well, from the first time we told them why this was blowing off, they were saying why now this is getting replaced, because they were just totally tired of dealing with it. And aside from the shingles blowing off, the last time I came here, I noticed there was some damage that looked like it was from hell. I suggested that they file an insurance claim. They did. I met the adjuster. Now the roof is getting approved and bought by insurance. Now, you're probably wondering, well, will my insurance pay also for the redeck portion of the roof project? Well, it really depends on your policy coverage. You'll hear really often that contractors will tell you, oh, insurance will take care of everything, we'll charge your deductible. That is very common. However, it's not necessarily the truth. That's why you should always know what your coverage for a roof replacement or an insurance claim is. As a matter of fact, that's a step that we always take before telling a customer to file a claim, is let's find out what your insurance coverage is for this project if it were to get approved by an insurance claim. Now, in this instance, the customer had the right coverage, so this is more than likely going to pay by their insurance through a supplement. So meaning after the roof is done, we'll document this, we'll take a bunch of photos. Right after I'm done with this video, I'll show that these gaps are way bigger than 1/4 of an inch. In some areas it's like 1/2 inch, almost 3/4 of an inch. So of course it will be easy, and it should be very easy for the adjuster to understand through photos that this sheathing was not good, and now that the roof replacement is getting done, this was not good sheathing for a brand new roof. For that reason, they will pay for the extra cost that this redeck or resheathing will cost. Okay, well, now you know what resheathing or redecking means on a roof project.